This is Jason with Breathe Clean Air and Energy, and today we're going to walk along while we're doing a duct sealing. So we're going to do an AeroSeal Advanced Duct Sealing. What we're doing right now is we're setting up in the home. Every house is different, every duct is different, so we always have to come up with a creative way to set up because we don't want anything leaking into the home. We want all of the sealant and our testing to be accurate, and so when it's pressurizing the system, we don't want leakage at each one of these vents, and especially at our setup. So what we have to do a lot of times is build the setup for however we're going to do it for each house. So right now we're building a setup for this one. We're going to inject here, and I'm going to edit this or modify it so that it'll fit in this duct system, just because it's side vents instead of ceiling vents, and we need setup to go smooth and it needs to connect properly. So now that we're set up, we got to tape all this up. We want to make sure nothing's getting out. We're going to pressurize this system. We're doing residential right now, so it'll be under 25 pascals. Pascal is a measurement of pressure. It's kind of like a PSI, but it's a much smaller amount. Address. As we do energy audits, energy auditing includes the unit or the HVAC system in the energy audit, and then we seal the return and the supply. An energy audit needs to include the unit, so when we do the sealing, we seal the duct system, and then we pull everything apart and seal the unit itself, get the unit and get everything put together the way it's supposed to be, and then we do our final test. And that gives us an exact duct leakage, and it guarantees that you'll pass an energy audit, which is what we're looking to do. We want to make sure you pass your energy audit and get the benefits of duct sealing. Right now we're doing a duct leakage test. This is the pre-test before we seal, so it wants to give us our number. And if you look, this number is extremely high. We're up almost 300 CFM. A pass on this home should be under 60 CFM. A lot of people ask me what a cubic foot per minute is. So 1 CFM or 200 CFM, what does that even mean? The best way for us to explain it is a balloon. When you air up a balloon for a birthday party, that's about 1 cubic foot of air. So what we're looking at is this home right here is losing 260 cubic feet per minute. That would be like airing up 270 balloons per minute and throwing it into the attic or outside. All right, obviously we live in the desert, and the desert has a ton of wind, which I didn't know when I moved here. It never stops, and it does affect our seal. Storms can affect our seal. Just the barometric pressure changing. Any kind of wind, that's why we don't set up outside. A lot of people use a trailer and they do this and they set up from outside. But the problem is that our numbers get all messed up when our system is outside. So we do all of our sealings from inside the home. On this project, we have a package unit, and this is a rooftop package unit for the air conditioning and heating. It's all in one up on the roof. We want to seal all of the sensitive components, including the coil, away from any of our solution that we shoot into the duct system to seal everything. We don't want it sealing anything inside the unit. So what we're doing is we get up and we seal the supply and the return away from the unit. I'm pretty graceful. If I start to fall off there, I guarantee I'm hitting that house too. That'll slow me down, right? All right, this is a low VOC solution that we inject into the duct system. This has been tested. You can eat it, probably don't want to. It smells just like Elmer's food. So we have our solution into the machine and hooked up. Pump settings set. We want to inject at a certain speed. We don't want to inject too much, and we don't want to inject too little. This is the moment. It has begun. It's going to pressurize. You're going to hear the compressor kick on. We just finished the actual sealing part, so we flushed the entire system, got all of the solution and glue and everything out of our system. That way it's protected for the next home. And now we're going to do the final test. All right, so here's our pre-sealing number, and that's at 262 cubic feet per minute. That's what was exiting the system. We are down now. We sealed it under 20. We got down to a 14.9 cubic feet per minute of loss. That's an improvement of 247 cubic feet per minute. So the hole size that it had before was about a 46 square inch hole, which is equivalent to 46 10 by 10 holes in your wall to the outside. Thank you for coming along with this project. Not every project is easy. Not every project goes smooth. Some of them are really challenging, and that's the best part of having the experience that we have, is that we can overcome those challenges on every one and figure out each one of them. We know that the numbers are correct. When we print this certificate, we can stand by exactly what the certificate says is exactly what the house is leaking. So we know this is going to pass a duct leakage test under an energy audit, and we're excited for the homeowner to get all of the benefits from the energy side, the indoor air quality side, and that our unit is just going to last a lot longer. And if you want to learn more about this and the science of everything that we're doing, please follow us on Instagram and all our social media. We really want to bring all this indoor air quality to more of you. Have a great day.